Hello, everybody. Real quickly, before we get into the podcast, I wanted to let you know that there is a t-shirt, a Mindcrack and Twitch t-shirt available for sale right now at teespring.com/twitch/SethBling TwitchCon. It's kind of a long URL, so I'll put it in the description below. There's only 8 days left, so that's why I'm letting you know about it before the podcast, because we didn't mention it. And there's a short timer on this Teespring. It'll never be sold again. I've been told that somehow Twitch employees or TwitchCon agents will know that you're wearing an official shirt. I guess you'll just be wearing it. It'll be really obvious. And you'll get to skip autograph lines. I don't know if that means only our autograph lines or all autograph lines. Sounds like a pretty cool deal that you don't have to wait in lines if you get this t-shirt and are going to TwitchCon. So if you're going to TwitchCon, another real cool thing to know about. It's a cool looking shirt. It is the Twitch purple with the Mindcrack logo on it. And I think that it's really swaggy. I've already bought 3. See you next. See you at the podcast. Podcast time. Go. Welcome to the Mindcrack podcast, episode 113. Welcome to the Mindcrack podcast. This week, the roster is switched up a ton. We have Baj.
Hello.
We have Doc M.
Sweet.
And we have SethBling.
Hello.
And we have PyroPuncher. He doesn't say. He doesn't speak. He's
Hey, it's me. That was the case.
Podcast. A lot of switch ups because Good is still traveling. CoStar couldn't make it, and we want to do all MINECON all the time podcast. So it worked out really great.
Get out of here anyway, CoStar.
Yeah. Boo. So this one's going to be, I think, a lot more laid back than any of the previous podcasts, because we don't really we have topics we're going to talk about, but we don't know where to start. We don't know where to go. Starting off, though, Seth, how was meeting Elon Musk? Oh, sorry. Ask him right as he's taking a drink.
It was good. Apparently he saw the original Mario video I put out, and he wanted to talk with me. He was at MineCon. He was at MineCon for his kids, so it was kind of a coincidence. Nice coincidence. We had a phone call, and then we met up at MineCon, and his kids were really excited to meet me. He was there with a bunch of family, we kind of chatted about Mario and self-driving cars, and it was really awesome. Yeah,
that is so freaking jealous.
He's such a smart guy, man. Everything he says is just, he's so careful when he chooses his words, and yeah, it was really an honor to meet him.
I'm listening to an audiobook about, I guess it's a biography on him, and I'm like, I cannot tell you how freaking jealous I am, because like he plays video games, like he's like been into like rockets and solar power since like he was really young. Like, I don't know.
It's great. People like that are inspiring. There's billionaires that buy mansions in Hollywood and sit there and do nothing. Not there's
anyone.
Anyone. But there's people who kind of try to make the world a better place or change it or something and try to move things. And I guess this dude is definitely one of them. So it's great that you could meet him. It's definitely cool.
Yeah. And it's just like kids were asking me lots of questions about YouTube and stuff, and like everything I had to say, he was just like, he had something like even more insightful to say about the things that I do. Basically, it was just
awesome.
How could you be his kids? Like that would seem like really almost difficult. Like, Dad,
I would love those.
No, they're really smart too, though, because it's probably a really good questions about the world. He like knows how to teach them and let them learn for themselves. And yeah, they were asking some good questions too. One of them had an idea about I told him about a game I had been working on, and he was like, well, you could do this with it, and it's actually a pretty good idea. But I'll let him do it.
Yeah, homeschooling pays off, I guess, right?
That's so cool. I thought I had one more thing to say about it, but I don't know. I guess let's move on to MineCon, because how was y'all's MineCon?
Well, I mean, should we talk about the pre-MineCon?
Yeah, let's do that.
It's kind of all blended together.
I know, and then that all of it was MineCon for me.
Yeah. You're right. The crazy house with the moustache chair.
I missed the chair.
I love that chair, man. I want to take that home.
As it was dubbed while we were there.
Did you go on the chair, Doc?
I was not in the house, sadly. You know,
I know you went on the house, but did you not come?
No. We arrived at Thursday, and then I got stuck with some musicians I met in the hotel lobby, and ended up in a free jam session / drinking adventure.
What instrument were you playing?
What journey when did this happen?
I just released a vlog. You can see it there. It was pretty epic. Those guys were awesome, and literally ended up sleeping in some room they found in the hotel because they missed their last train. And pretty epic.
Just found a room.
Yeah, I always meet weird people. So yeah,
awesome. That's like so punk. Like,
yeah, the world is a vampire. W, you know.
So we stayed. He was off on his own adventures, but we stayed in this really nice house. Although it was kind of weird, but
it had its quirks.
Like the pictures from the thing made it look like it was going to be huge and really nice. And it was, the size was okay, but it was like all the pictures are just of the same rooms from different angles. Yeah. There's like 2 rooms. Really.
You know, the first one was the attic with the pool room. You could I was hitting my head off it, and I'm like 5'7", and then Argus is like,
you're 5'7" in 4-inch heels.
You're just like looking at these pictures. You're like, oh sweet, there's a pool table, and you get there, and it's just like,
it looks so pimp, man.
It was tiny. It wasn't like a real pool table. It was like a miniature pool table. But there's no way to tell from the photos.
Every shot you hit off the wall as well.
It was nice though. It was actually had like really cool lighting. All the lighting was like LEDs and fiber optics.
Yeah, but everything had LEDs on it.
Although with the number of fiber optics going on there, you never suspect maybe those fiber optics were going to some other place.
Right. I was worried about like secret cameras, or
we'll see if any videos emerge in the.
They're better if not being secret cameras.
Yeah, I mean, come on. That's one thing you have to deal with in London. There's, I think, the highest amount of cameras per square meter.
But they're usually out on the streets, not in
the house.
Oh no!
What would you do?
Like the fiber optics in the house, yeah.
Oh, that'd be but what's funny is like all the LED stuff. It was so like home installed. Like you could tell. It felt like they just went to Costco and anything with an LED in it, like they bought. Like you'd go into a room and there'd be like 3 holders for like tiny little remotes, just so that you could like switch all the right lights around.
Yeah, it looked shiny for sure.
I did like it though. I thought like when I saw where it was, I was like, hi, it's 10 people sleeping in this small space, but somehow it did house like all of us.
There were just lots of beds packed in the bedroom.
Yeah, it was like 3 per room, wasn't it?
Pretty dense.
Yeah. I stole the double bed.
Be happy I wasn't there. I'm snoring like a freaking grizzly bear. Dude.
I stole the best bed in the house. Like when we got there, me, Seth, and Sev, and who else was in our
Pyro? Do you remember?
Me, I was there.
Argus, maybe.
Was it Sev, Seth, and me were supposed to be in the same room?
Yeah, and then you ditched us to go off to.
Well, because I tested all the beds. Because getting a bad bed happens to me every single con. And it was one memory foam bed, and I was like, "This one's mine."
My only priority was not being in the same room as Wes or Good.
Yes,
to deal with their snoring.
Especially not Wes. I could hear Wes from the next room.
I have to be honest with you. Good was very good on the night I stayed there. Very quiet.
I've slept in a room with Wes before, and I had to just end up leaving the room. I couldn't sleep in that room.
Oh man!
I mean, I love the guy, but he snores like a foghorn.
He's a snorer.
He does.
Yeah. So anyway, sorry I got the best bed.
Well, actually, I mean, I went into the room with, was it Jeff and Good? And Good had taken the really nice double bed and then decided it was too hard for him. So the next night he took the crappy little single, and the big double bed was open. So I jumped on that and it was lovely. I don't know what he was complaining about.
Yeah.
My only complaint was the lack of AC in that house. Like, it was so hot.
The thing is, it was like the hottest day in like 2 decades or something. Right?
It was
usually
No,
that hot.
actually, it was the hottest day since they started to monitor weather in the UK.
It's the hottest day in history in the
So
UK.
to speak.
And that little thing that we know as history, the hottest day.
Yeah, we got lucky, man. I mean, the weather was actually freaking brilliant. All the MINECON and week prior, so it's pretty great.
Yeah.
I mean, that had its downsides. I could not stop sweating the entire week.
Yeah. It was a half a bottle of antiperspirant each
Yeah,
day.
all the hugging you've been doing, you know.
Oh yeah,
sweaty.
so embarrassed. Like my back is dripping.
I know. You'd want to take a shower like at least 3 times a day. Like wake up in the midday and then before you go to bed because you've been
Yeah,
sweating.
it's insane, man.
Yeah.
For sure.
Other than that, the house was like located in a cool place. We could walk to shops. We found that one pub. It was amazing.
The internet.
The internet was okay. It worked, I guess. Yeah, but
It worked. We streamed.
We streamed.
It
That hasn't
went
happened.
down. It did go down once, but
Although Wes had difficulty with it. Wes was so angry sometimes on his laptop, like he was
Well,
just
we found
shouting.
out. Here's what we found out was that the router was only had like 10 IP addresses that it would give out. So there's only 10 devices that could ever be like on the thing. So Jay Sano is like, well, we'll fix this. And so he starts doing it, and he's doing it right as Wes is trying to get through all these emails, and right as Wes is like he had arrived a little bit later, so like he was finally getting to the internet, and then like he's Jay Sano's like taking down the router, putting it back, taking down the router. He's like, can you? I'm trying to work here.
it was really cool to be able to finally stream though. I love when we all get together. I think we have like a sense of camaraderie that you can't get online when we all get together.
Yeah.
And I've always wanted to be able to live stream that, and I think this might.
That was good. That was a good example of super fight.
Yeah, but we definitely got to give a special shout out to Wes, man. He was the bomb. Like, he kept it all together for us, of course, together with Good. But yeah, Wes was awesome. The whole. Yeah.
Oh, you think so, Doc? We went back to plan our panel, and Wes fell asleep on the bed. It was all thanks to my heroics and coordinating the group. We got our panel done.
Yeah,
Pyro on the guy.
That's not the story I heard, Pyro.
Well, I'm sure Seth can back me up here because
Whoever fell asleep in that meeting must have been the worst member of Mindcrack ever.
Yeah, Chad.
I fell asleep so hardcore. Like it was like the day before I had gotten 3 hours of sleep, and we got back to our hotel room. So I'm like in my own bed, and we were trying to like plan the meeting, which is like, well, what questions do we want? Like, what themes do we want? Like, I immediately fell asleep.
At least you were there.
Yeah, Wes was literally falling asleep while he was sitting there, man. It was epic. He's like
on the drive back.
He was sitting up.
Oh, that's right. I do remember that. He was looking at his phone like this, and then he was like everything was still.
His arm was still like adjusting to keep his head from falling somehow while he was asleep. It was the most incredible. We couldn't. I don't think we got video of it, but I wish we could.
I tried, and then yeah.
That's
what we need. We 24-hour live cam, don't we?
on the massage chair, live massage chair cam.
It was just amazing. I've been on massage chairs before that are just like a sort of, but that thing was like having 3 small Asian women standing on your back. I've never felt pressure from a chair like that. It's amazing.
It was great. It was very, very, very sore the next morning for me though. In my back, it ripped it open.
I wonder where you're going with that.
Mm-hmm. I went there, Baj. I went that direction.
So let's talk about like going out into the town and going to see stuff. I was really impressed with all the food we got throughout the entire con. Like we didn't try to get crazy good food, but it seemed like wherever we went, we got good food.
Yeah, I was like thinking really hard, like trying to like, what's the quintessential British foods? And they're like, all I could come up with was like fish and chips. I guess I had like sausage and mashed potato, you know, banger. I don't know.
Bangers and mash.
Yeah, bangers and mash. That's the one. But yeah, just like the food was all pretty much really good.
Yeah, I mean, London.
I had shish kebab. That was not very good, but otherwise.
Yeah, I mean, London is the international city. It's a metropolis. Yeah, food there is actually really good. I mean, British food doesn't have the best reputation. I mean, everybody just thinks about fish and chips or whatever, but there it is really a huge variety. I went to an Asian place that was really nice, and also some Indian. And yeah,
There's
also
lots
okay,
of
the
Indian
steaks.
food.
Let's not talk about the steaks, guys. Right? Remember when we had the first dinner? You know, Good with his butter knife, and he took 2 bites of the steak and he was gone.
Yeah,
I had the steak too. That was
Nah.
The parts that were edible were okay.
It was a free steak. I can't complain.
yeah. Pyro's over there like, I don't understand. It's free food.
Yeah, we went to.
How can you not like free food?
Milby was even worse. He got all the leftovers and just started going ham on them.
Milby and Jeff are like separated at birth when it comes to food, free food. like they had it down. Like, you know how sometimes you just like, how do I politely ask for such and such? And they were like, so is that
you done with that?
Is that steak going anywhere? We're code for, may I eat the rest of your steak? Like,
is that steak going anywhere?
Yeah. I have it in my vlog, Milby like eating like half a steak falling out of his mouth because it was so chewy. He couldn't cut it with the knives we had.
And they gave us these stupid butter knives, you know.
Yeah.
They had no knife. They had no good steak knives, you know. Like then we really literally ended up using the butter knife. No joke. The butter knife was the best knife on the table there. It's crazy.
I mean, no steak knife is just ridiculous.
Yeah, that was bad. That was not a good thing.
So we went to Camden Market. This was like one of the outings we did, and everyone compared it to Diagon Alley from Harry Potter. It's kind of like that. I would say
it was pretty good. I liked it, but I didn't buy much. I know Good was on a hunt for him.
I'm not like a big shopper either, but yeah, Good was on this quest for VW art.
I wish we would have documented that better, because at the start of the day I was like, there's no way we're finding this. Like, there's absolutely no way. I'm not going to even try.
Yeah, the story was we went there 3 years ago after MINECON Paris. They came to London and we went there, and he found this stall, and this guy, he's a photographer, and he takes just quite nice photos of Beatles and campers. And I never knew Good was that into Beatles and things. I know he buys the new ones, but he seems to like the old ones as well. And he was convinced that this guy was still going to be there, first of all, and be in exactly the same place, and that he knew where it was. And anybody that's been to Camden Market knows it's a huge place, and it's like a maze, isn't it? Everything's going everywhere. There's rooms and buildings and alleyways. And we were just following him around all afternoon. It's down here. I'm sure it's here. It's here. It's over here. And it's over here.
I mean, it was a great way to get to know Camden Market.
Yeah, sure.
I bought one thing in London. Check that out.
Oh, nice. Those glasses.
I saw some much more gregarious sunglasses while I was there. So he actually found the spot where the VW artist used to be, but he asked around and he wasn't there anymore.
It wasn't until he bought. I was with him when he found out when he got the clue. We had basically all given up, and we had really searched all of Camden Markets at this point. We had spent how many hours there? Like
a couple at least, yeah.
We even searched the robotic sex shop as well for that one.
Didn't find it in the robotic sex shop. And then he was like, okay, it's time to go. And we just started getting like souvenirs and stuff. And he was getting one of his souvenirs engraved, and he said, I don't know if you know, like I know you guys have been here for a while, but there was a guy selling VW art, and he used to be down here, but he's not anymore. And the guy goes, oh yeah, I know where that is. It's over in this other building on the second floor, and whatnot. And so like we had our clue. So we went back and got you guys. and then went up into this thing, and there was this moment where he was like, oh, I remember this. It's all coming back to me. It's all coming.
And he ran and it wasn't there. Like it all built up, and then he was like, "Oh, it's not here." Then he turned around and it was right there.
I was like, "Well, no." It was crazy. It's like it wasn't there, and he was like, "Oh man." I was like, "Well, why don't we just like search around?" Because like they said, and I was like, "Well, is it this one?" And he's like, "No." Wait a second. Yes, it is. And so we found it.
He offered. He said, I will take every single VW piece of art that you have if you give me a discount. And the guy actually said no.
Yeah. He was like, no, not going to do it. And then he ended up doing it later.
I think he ended up getting some stuff.
Yeah, no, he
came over with a lot of VW art. He loves his VW art.
But the guy was where Good originally thought he was.
Oh, yeah.
But he'd just been moved somewhere else. So he was actually right, technically.
Right. Good. Remembered correctly. I can't believe that someone sells something, the exact same thing. It seems very specific. It was only VW art for 3 years in the same market.
And the guy hadn't really got an awful lot of new stock. No.
In fact, the artist who took the photos doesn't make that type of art anymore. It's like all old.
So he just keeps getting the same prints or something?
I guess.
There was a few new ones, but yeah, he reprints.
I guess.
Well, now he's going to be back in business now that Good knows where.
Yeah.
I can come from.
Yeah. So anyway, that was Camden Market. What else did we do? We went
to the Emirates, Chad. Me, you, and
oh yeah,
this big football stadium. Arsenal play at, and I'm a big Arsenal fan, and Severus is an Arsenal and Chelsea fan. No, he kept his mouth shut while we were in London.
And Chelsea.
You don't say that. Yeah, you don't say that in London. I told him, do not tell anyone you're a Chelsea fan while you're here, because you cannot.
You can't say that in Germany too. You can't say you're an Arsenal fan in Germany.
I guess the US soccer fans, when they support two teams over here, that's seen as kind of, I don't know, very. I know some fans that support two teams, but it's very uncommon. But he went in and got a jersey. I got a jersey, and we took some photos. Chad took some photos, some excellent photos, may I add, Chad?
Thank you.
They were very good.
We did panoramics.
Yeah, it's a big stadium, isn't it?
It's humongous. Panoramas. There we go. I knew that was wrong.
Did you go in?
No, they closed as soon as we got there.
I'm not surprised. I would.
Mm-hmm. Exactly, me too. With a Chelsea fan like Severus.
Yeah.
Their merch area was I don't think we have that like that in the States.
No man, wrong. We copied that from you guys.
Really? Okay.
It was a big store.
Square Garden or so. I mean, there's a massive Nick's.
I guess I didn't know that it was like open all year round. I just thought it was open for the season.
Yeah, I've seen certainly Chelsea stores away from the Chelsea Stadium, like in towns.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we have Mariners store nearby, and it's pretty far from the actual stadium.
There's Bayern Munich stores all over Germany, and there's one store actually in Schalke that is, or Dortmund, that is an enemy or rival of Bayern, and that shop actually doesn't make any profit, but they just keep it to poke the Dortmund fans there. So it's really cool.
I think it's because there's a lot of tourists coming over to London all the time as well. So I know that like Arsenal has a big presence in Asia, so you might get a lot of fans coming from there looking to buy stuff.
Yeah,
right.
That was good though.
We also went to the biggest toy store in the world.
Hamley's?
Yeah, that's the one.
It was cool.
Is that the biggest?
That's what they said.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
It was big. It was like 6 stories.
Yeah.
It was big.
I was surprised at how many personnel they had like showing off toys.
They were really selling it.
It felt like the Apple store of toys where they had people like, oh, let me show you the features of all of this thing that climbs walls. And
wow.
Hamley's is the oldest and largest toy shop in the world.
There you go.
How old is it?
Hang on.
I expect all information to be at your fingertips, Badge.
right.
It was founded by William Hamley as Noah's Ark in High Holborn, London in 1760.
Wow.
1760s.
Quite old.
You know, Chad. Right before that,
That
were you there?
store is like older than what? Yeah, what?
With the guy who shoplifted, and there's like 5 security
That
guards
was
running after
crazy.
him.
That's the first time I've ever seen that in my entire life. We were in the Uber and traffic stops as this guy bolts into traffic, almost smashes into one of the big red double-decker buses, and there's like 5 guys in black suits chasing after him.
And he just jumps in front of the red bus and just slices past it, and as soon as it goes by, he's gone, and they can't even see him. It was like some movie type of skip.
Wow.
It was insane. I've never seen that. And like, I don't know how you even like planned to have the red bus be in the way of all the 5 security guards. Like,
yeah, well, you know how it is in London. There's a red bus all the time. Whenever you take a photo, all of
Oh, then
it's like
on Monday we had a guy fall off the red bus right in front of us.
He almost died. He almost died. We almost watched the guy die.
wow.
No,
he was.
Go ahead, Badge.
Well, I didn't. He kind of. I don't know if he fell off the bus or stepped off the bus, but I think he thought the bus was stopping.
Yeah,
and it wasn't. But they've got like a bar that you hold on to. This is one of those step out the back things, and he just didn't let go of the bar. So the bus and he just went straight down.
So he put his foot down and the bus moved, and then he fell over and he wouldn't let go. Like the bus was moving, and he kept holding on, and he kind of like tumbled over, and his head came so close to falling underneath the tire.
Holy mac moly. Be happy it didn't happen, man.
Oh my gosh.
We were like, right, that happened. We
almost watched this dude just get totally annihilated by a bus.
Could put that right up on Live League, man.
Oh my gosh.
Brutal. Glad I wasn't there. I'm glad I wasn't there.
You should be filming 24/7.
I know. Vlog all the time. That's what I say.
People with buses and Wes falling asleep on his arm.
Yeah.
Yeah, we missed so many great opportunities.
Friday. Something happened on Friday.
I woke up at 2 that day. That wasn't a good day for me.
Oh gosh, yeah.
I had McDonald's on Friday.
That's what happened on Friday.
I had a lot of McDonald's on Friday.
And I totally bought all of you guys Big Macs, right?
You did not.
20 big. I did. They're lying to get more. Look at this.
No.
What's the point of this?
You would know there would be photos of Big Macs on Twitter if you actually gave us Big Macs.
I'm humble, man. I want no credit.
I did buy a quarter pounder with cheese, though. So
you
mean a Royale
with cheese?
No. Quarter pounder. It's different. They had a Big Mac too, and it was called a Big Mac.
So, do you think it tastes different over here, McDonald's? No,
it's actually the same.
We went to Five Guys. You weren't there.
I know. I had to get on a plane. Sorry.
The Five Guys thing, I walked by. My first impression was, oh, that must be quite a fancy restaurant. You walk up there, it's a freaking burger joint, man.
So how was it, Chad? Anyway,
it was exactly the same as States.
After they ate their Five Guys, Jeff just sat back and he was so wistful and nostalgic. He was like, oh, it's just like being back at home.
It really was. No, like seriously, it was so comforting because at that point we had been in the UK for 9 days, and it was just like at home. It was just like at home, and it was really comforting.
Just like at home.
Healthy and stuff.
Oh man.
So
just
was it good, Chad?
Oh yeah,
it tasted good.
It's good. It's good. I mean, it was Five Guys.
I still have not had a Five Guys. I still have not.
When you come to Prime, we're gonna go to Five Guys, and you're gonna order us all Big Macs.
I'll go back with an extra 10 pounds.
Okay, but that's not the thing that happened on Friday.
No,
it wasn't. It wasn't. What happened on Friday, Baj? Tell us. Because you.
We went to a party.
It was a party.
Oh, the Twitch
we went
party?
to Shrek's Adventure party. That was good. No,
it was the Mindcrack party.
Yay!
It was so fun. Oh, whoa.
Oh, yeah, that was Friday.
That was sick, man.
It was a lot bigger than I expected, the venue.
That's what she said.
It was
Mm-hmm.
About the venue? She said that about?
Yeah, she did.
Oh, yeah,
She did?
Yeah.
Because she was at the Mindcrack party.
Yeah. My venue is bigger than expected.
Oh. Only thing I regretted is that I actually wasn't able to play much of these games. I played a round of table tennis with CP, the art, who was also there. That was pretty cool, but
played nothing.
Yeah,
I played about 15 minutes of ping pong, and then also I did go up and try out the bumper cars.
Oh yeah, they were supposedly the fastest bumper cars in Europe. Were they fast?
I don't know. I haven't really been in bumper cars before, maybe once, but they were fine. I really wish we could have gotten all the Mindcrackers up because there was like, I think it was just enough bumper cars for all of us. So having us play around like one round of bumper cars together would have been
with a GoPro on.
Pretty awesome.
Minecraft Demolition Derby.
Yeah. I went on them with my mate, and he was complaining that they were too pumped up, so they were too bouncy.
They were pretty bouncy.
Yeah, there was no slam. It was like boing every time.
I ping ponged all night. I was really, really sweaty at the end of the night. I felt bad though because I'm okay at ping pong. I'm not great, but I play every other day anyway. And I was taking everyone seriously, like even the little kids. I'm sorry, man. Like, what are you
wrecking these children?
Check this back end out, little sucker.
I started like I gave them a few points because I didn't want to beat them like 12-0. But there was this one guy who came in and he was like, I don't know, 10, 11 years old. And he started talking ping pong terminology, and I was like, okay, this guy's pretty good. And he beat my ass like 12-0, man. He has a ping pong table. He was like this 11-year-old kid like this size, and he was freaking smacking it right in my face. So
that's awesome.
GG to that guy. Him and Captain Sparkles was my only losses of the night. So
I played Captain Sparkles a little bit before the party, and
he's played before quite a lot.
Yeah, I could tell he was taking it easy on me because we were just playing around. Whatever.
I went to play a game of bowling, and we found two guys that were there all night. They spent the entire party just bowling.
That's funny.
Were they any good?
Yeah, he was pretty damn good. He was getting into it. He was like, "It's free bowling, man."
How are they making any money? It's free.
Yeah. I mean, I guess that price, like the price of the party, it's not a bad price for bowling all night, right?
Oh my gosh, Seth and Pyro just switched places now. Oh.
Yeah, I'm sorry. My mom just came in to grab something. I didn't want her to say hi.
You should put her on the camera, man.
So you can see her, Baj.
It'd be nice to see her again. Yeah.
Again.
I'm not even going to give you a laugh, Baj.
Oh, that was funny.
I'll let him have his moment.
I almost wish there was a way that we could have like scheduled game time. That would have been awesome.
But come on, it was a huge success. I mean, the party was awesome. I mean, I shook everybody's hand, and people were really happy, and got a lot of tweets saying, "Man, it was just awesome meeting you guys." And also, it was a great chance, for people who couldn't afford the Minecon tickets to get a little taste of, Minecon spirit there, meeting with the community. So I think it definitely was a good thing.
And there was a lot of other YouTubers and community members there as well.
All kinds of YouTubers. Yeah, Unge came by, biggest German Minecraft YouTuber. He also enjoyed it a lot. He said he especially thanked me for inviting him there. It was freaking awesome. And it was great. Huge success. I definitely.
Jordan was there, Cube Hamster.
Yeah, all the Hermit Crafters. Yeah, that was also really cool. Big get together of the pre-con get togethers was really cool.
Twitch free bar. Let's not forget that one.
All the Twitch people.
Yep. So shout out to all.
I signed a lot of crap. No,
Chad gave his life story to everyone. You were so kind, Chad.
I wanted to talk to everyone who waited in line.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
the coolest thing I signed was a beer glass.
A beer glass?
Cool.
Wow.
He came up with a beer mug or something.
So cool. Chad, that was your first big con, right? Because last time, you've been to PAX though. Was that more people than PAX for you?
Oh, for me?
Yeah,
way more.
Yeah.
This is the first convention where I've been shocked. I don't know. Like I was just shocked by how many people wanted to talk to me. Basically.
Yeah.
You were extremely popular all weekend.
Obviously, because he's in anything we do in Minecrack, make sure his face is seen.
Yeah.
We were in Forbidden Planet comic book shop on Monday, and somebody came up to him in there. It was like, I
know. Part of me's like, this other guy
didn't recognize the rest of us.
I know. I didn't want to like be like, well, Good's right there, and then they'd be like,
Well,
Okay.
You know, Chad, my favorite experience for you at MineCon was that little kid. We were doing the mystery meet and greet, and the little kid came in and saw. He goes, "Oh my God, it's OMGchad!" And his face was like, for a solid 5 seconds, he was amazed Chad was there because you didn't know who you were getting, and he was in such disbelief.
Yeah,
he loved it. It was good.
Thank you.
I mean, whose badges did we sell out of?
Chad's.
And Seth's.
Yep.
Oh, we sold out mine too?
Yeah.
No one told me that.
Yeah.
Everyone's all just like, oh yeah, we sold out of Chad's. No one.
Yeah.
It was quite late, I think.
It was very late that we.
What they fail to tell you is Chad bought 50 of his pins. Look at that face.
Anyway, if anyone wants some exclusive sold out pins, check out store.omgchad.com. No, yeah. So anything else about the party? It was so fun.
I don't know. We just met so many people there.
Yeah.
Thankful for everybody who came. Surprised that we sold out so many tickets.
You see, I like to circulate around. I took about half an hour out to actually go and do the dodgems and do some of the games
Dodgems.
So bumper cars.
Oh,
dodgems. Because
I didn't know what that was.
You're not supposed to hit. You're supposed to dodge.
Are you?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They always say you're not supposed to hit. Oh, that's what you do. But
No, that's not what they say in America.
Yeah,
they are
not
bumper
supposed.
cars.
Because last time I didn't do anything. I didn't do any of those. We didn't bowl. We didn't do anything. I thought, right, I'm going to spend half that doing that. But I like to move around and go to different places. But I think the problem with that is some people couldn't find me because they go to a spot where you are and then you've moved somewhere else.
I had a lot of people asking, "Do you know where Badge is?"
Same.
And I was there.
I saw him like 15 minutes ago, but I don't know.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, I didn't coordinate myself too well. I kept bumping in the Seth's queue the entire night and holding him up. It was so bad. I moved away purposely once, and then somehow I ended up back there.
Yeah,
it wasn't good.
That's
and
funny.
then I stole all his fans. I'm sorry, Seth.
there was an awkward moment where I saw you had a line in front of you, and I was like, "Pyro, are you sure those are for me?"
Oh.
So I just moved, and like 2 people came forward. No, I was kidding. You had more than that.
You did find out that you had a quite special fan, didn't you, Pyro, on Sunday? I think it was.
I had. Oh, sure, Baj, sure. I don't. Yeah, if someone bought me a Big Mac, Baj, that's special fan. Thank you.
Wait, what are we talking about? The Queen came?
I heard Pyro was sat at the bar on Saturday night, and Stampy came up to him and told him he was a fan.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that one. Okay, I thought you were getting
What's
something
this
else
other one that Pyro thought it was?
No.
I want to know as well. But yeah, we went to the bar on Sunday, and so there's a few people we met at Insomnia from you and Milby went, Baj, right?
Yep.
And there was this lovely group of YouTubers we met there. I think it was like Amy Lee is her name, and Nettie Plays. Those group of guys, they brought us out to a Mexican restaurant, and we just met each other and stuff. And we got there, they were introducing us to people, and I went up and talked to Stampy, and he was like, "Wait, you're PyroPuncher? I used to watch all your videos back when I used to do like Call of Duty stuff," because he didn't initially start on the Minecraft stuff. So it was kind of weird for me to have that, but it was cool at the same time to meet someone who knew what YouTube and stuff was like back then. So he remembered all the old school guys I used to hang out with and knew all the stuff. So it was a pretty interesting moment.
It's crazy.
Yeah, he's a very chill guy. So great to meet him. And he did very well this MineCon as well with all his fans. They went kind of crazy for him.
Yeah, obviously. I mean, on his home turf, and he's huge. So obviously, lots of people wanted to see him, and yeah, it's massive. But he did well. He's actually a nice guy, cool dude.
He's very humble.
Yeah.
Very humble.
Yeah.
He also knew Wes really well.
Oh yeah, he used to be a big Shaft fan, didn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, the Shaft. That's not wrong.
He's a fan of the Shaft.
Talking of which, I did go to the toilet with him.
Yeah,
Stampy?
Yeah, that's my claim to fame.
That was probably the most awkward fan meetup that I had was I went to the bathroom, and when I came out, there was a fan that was like, "Sign this, please." I was like, "Let me wash my hands first."
I met the developer of the gravity gun mod and portal gun mod in the bathroom as well. The bathroom is really where it's at MineCon.
Yeah,
just hang out in the bathroom. Every famous person has to go to the bathroom eventually, so just hang out there.
You stay there. Rumor has it that's where you met Elon Musk. Then you just walked in. You were like, "Hey."
The power meeting.
Elon. Oh, I hear you like electric cars.
Oh, his kids were okay. Let's move on.
Anyway, moving on. So let's talk about actual MineCon. This probably what's just before we get into details, impressions. Let's start with Pyro.
It was a lot better organized this year. It really was. From the last one I went to, so multiplay sort of helped out a little bit because that was on their home turf, and I thought everything was scheduled quite well. They had the security on point this year when it was needed. Bar just the audio issue we had on stage. There's nothing I can really complain about too much. Oh well, I guess getting kicked out of our own booth, but that's reasonable.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah.
And the signing thing on Saturday.
I think the secret meet and greet thing.
Oh yeah.
That was. But see, I understand why they did that.
It was so they didn't have scheduled signings for each YouTuber. What they did was they just had a line that you could get in, and you didn't know who was going to be at the end of the line when you get there.
My God.
It wasn't scheduled or anything, publicly scheduled.
Awkward.
So you have all these people who've been waiting for 3.5, 4 hours, and they're coming to get your autograph, whether they know you or not. And so you're just like,
and they had to wait a long time.
I think that's the problem. If it's a 20-minute
4 hours,
really well.
I thought that was. I didn't like that at all. But otherwise, the convention was. Yeah, I thought it was very well planned. As always, we got our final schedule 2 or 3 days before the convention, but that's nothing new.
Yeah.
Someday we'll get it. A week out. But yeah. I for one was busy. I had basically one 30-minute break the entire convention. And that's only because something finished a half an hour early. It was insanely busy for me, and so I didn't actually get a chance to see the fans on a one-on-one basis really at all during the convention, except for the last couple hours where we kind of did a Mindcrack signing after our panel outside. Yeah,
you and Aurelian had by far the biggest, most packed schedules. If you looked at your schedule in the guidebook, mine, I thought I had a lot, and on a few days I had 2, maybe 3 things. You had 7 things you were scheduled for.
Yeah, I think Ori was on 6 panels as well. I don't know how you guys are still alive after all that.
I don't know. I like the panels.
Yeah, I like the meet and greet more. I mean, I like the panel too. It was cool. Our main panel on Sunday, but what I really like to do on the MineCon is just wander around, meet people, shake hundreds of hands, and mix. That's my thing. That really lifts my spirits as well. When I'm back home, I'm still on a high after the MineCon for weeks because it's just so inspiring. Right?
Yeah.
One thing I kind of like about the panels is that all the parents that are there that brought their kids, they're there. They're just there that weekend for their kids, and it's really great of them to do that. But I feel like at the panels, you actually have a chance to engage,
learn
a little bit too. I actually made a point in the command block panel, which I guess that wasn't streamed, but hopefully there'll be footage of it later. To at the beginning, just introduce what command blocks were to the parents, and a parent came up to me later and was like, "Thank you for you're the only person who specifically mentioned the parents," but they are a large part of MineCon's attendance, and they're really just there for their kids, and so I like that. You can
I always do that. When I see parents with their kids, I always give the dad or the mom a pat on the back and say, "Hey, thanks for bringing your kids along. It's really good and nice of you," and so on. Yeah. They like that.
It was a long journey for some of the people there as well. I was surprised to see so many people from the States come over.
Australia, Singapore, man. I met people from freaking all over the world. It's pretty epic.
For sure. So I think on the first day, we sort of shuffled in and out of the booth, which was packed all weekend. The support there just came pouring in. I don't think the river was a break there when I seen people, and we just took shifts. And it was running all weekend. People buying lots of pins, lots of shirts. I was honestly like very humbled by the amount of people that came to our booth because.
Yeah, you never know. You know, you're always a bit insecure about these things. I didn't know how popular we still are, or even I don't know. And it was quite overwhelming. Like literally, like same as the last Minecons. Pretty much couldn't move an inch. Went in there, swamped by people doing stuff. I didn't see anything like it was the last.
Like last Minecon, I didn't see anything because whenever I went from one place to another, I would always get stopped, and then I'd be signing for a couple hours. This Minecon, I didn't see anything because I couldn't even do that. Like I was just going from one thing to the next. And the thing is, when you're going from one thing to the next, you can't like look up and look around because the second you make eye contact with somebody, they're gonna it's somebody who knows you. They're gonna want to come up to you, and you have to turn away and say, no, I can't. I'm going to this thing, and it's heartbreaking. I can't deal with it.
It does feel shitty.
Keep on moving.
It does feel bad. I know Chad had like a mini conga line behind him, and Wes was like, just walk inside, Chad. Walk inside.
I know. So security got really mad at me. This is the first time I ever had this where we were walking in on the second day, and someone said, hey, and so I stopped and signed, and I look up, and there was a big line, and security came over and was like, you can't have this line here. It's disrupting everything. Get out of here. Like, they were like super mad. I was like, I'm sorry. And so I was like, everyone follow me to the booth. And so we all had to conga line to the booth. Gosh, yeah.
So I want to touch on something on the first day of the opening ceremony, and then they showed off the new Telltale game trailer. What do you think of that? Yeah, I honestly thought like some people were like, it's not Minecrafty enough, but I thought it looked pretty freaking good. Like, I'm excited for it.
I'll play it out when it comes out. I'll try it out for sure, man. Like, a lot of people were like, a bit, I saw also tweets about it and so on. I don't think it's going to be bad, to be honest. It looked pretty cool.
To me, it kind of reminded me of like the animations, like Minecraft animations. You'll see animation, that sort of thing. Kind of interesting.
Yeah, it looked like a cartoon, didn't it? It's animated cartoon.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't think it gave me goosebumps to watch, like the trailer.
I found it really cool. I think it should be great. I think they got the Minecraft spirit there pretty well. It's not just take a Telltale game and put a Minecraft skin on. I think they did put some effort into it in the sense of finding out what's important in Minecraft universe, so to speak. So I think it's good.
And then right after that, they told us that we were world record holders. How you guys?
That surprised me.
Officially in the Guinness Book of World Records, right? The biggest single game convention in the world.
That's crazy.
Like, I can't think of another convention for a single game.
So I was thinking,
QuakeCon, Lady Cat was saying to me, but they don't sell tickets for that, apparently.
It's not a single game either, right?
Yeah, I was thinking BlizzCon, but I guess that's just for Blizzard, not for a game.
Yeah. Single game, that's the key point there. That's nothing. I mean, maybe back in the days, the World of Warcraft conventions were massive or so.
Like maybe the International? That could be up there?
It's Dota 2's tournament.
That could be up there. I don't know.
But that's a tournament. It's not really a convention, is it?
Yeah. I don't know if it counts for the same thing, but I don't think it's 10,000 anyway.
I assume Guinness has done the research.
Yeah. No, I'm just trying to think of what else. I don't know. It surprised me. I just wouldn't have thought of it, but I guess, I can't think of anything that would have.
Yeah, there's a lot of people there. But no, that's something we can tell our grandchildren about.
Yeah. It could be so much. It could be so much bigger too, though. It sells out so fast every time. They could make it 5 times as big and it would still sell out.
Yeah, and I'd like it to be longer as well.
3-day con would be so good. It just comes and goes in a flash like that.
On the last day, it felt like just yesterday it just started.
Yeah, Friday, Sunday. Even though we didn't do the second signing, as soon as we started doing the panel, that was pretty much the day over, wasn't it? It was
right.
Yeah.
We had 20 minutes sat down after the panel and then straight back outside.
All I did on Sunday was show up for the booth. I signed in the booth with Pyro and Baj was there, and I think Milby showed up. and then we went to our panel, and then we signed, and that was done.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
It's crazy. Go ahead.
So I was going to say, we and quite a lot of people who come to see us missed the closing ceremony because we were still outside signing. The queue was still going.
Yeah.
We also missed the ceremony at the end of the first day, and apparently that was amazing. The circus.
The Cirque du Soleil.
Yeah. Cirque du Soleil Minecraft.
I saw some videos of it. It looked pretty good.
Yeah.
But I was a bit disappointed. I'm more used to the giant parties each night at the last MINECONs. I missed one of those. I mean, our party's pretty good, but
yeah, there was a bit of lack of partying, I have to say. Yeah. But I tried, you know.
And then
you tried to party, even if there wasn't one.
With his, musicians.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, random hotel rooms. I don't understand how you do that. It's crazy.
I don't know, you know.
So, anything else on day one that I'm forgetting about?
I mean, that was when we did our signing, and I don't know if we want to hash that out again, but yeah, I mean, it was very weird that people had waited in a line for so long and they wanted to see Stampy, and it was like, they got there and like, I'm mad at you. You're not famous enough. Like,
yeah,
some parents I think were especially.
Yeah, kids were happy. Kids were like wanting to see famous people, and they turned the corner and there were people there.
A lot of the kids will just line up for anyone they see signing autographs.
Right. They don't understand. Yeah.
They don't even know necessarily who they are. And
Is that Stampy?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a cool signature, actually.
So something else on day one for me, and well, I guess for day one and day two, at the beginning of each day, I did some speedrun commentary with Ant Venom and Magnet. And that was... I had pretty high hopes for it because I really love speedrunning and I love live speedrunning, especially in races. And it was so epic. Both days, it was so epic. Each of the races, you see one person get ahead, and you thought they were going to win, and then towards the end, another person like just gets an advantage, catches up, and actually surpasses them. And man, again, those weren't streamed, and I really wish they were.
Were they recorded at all?
Yeah, they were recorded.
Good.
Because those weren't even on a in a room. Those were just like in the tournament.
Hall. Yeah.
But they were recorded, which is great because they were like, this was kind of a test event for next year, I think.
Are you confirming another MINECON, Seth?
Yeah. Another thing, they also, of course, a cool panel was the Future of Minecraft panel, you know, where Dinnerbone and Jab and a few other developers talked about some of the new features, which is also pretty cool. I like that.
They've been doing, honestly, like I know there's been a little bit of a transition period, but the stuff they've done so far looks pretty cool. It looks, even the animations of like the new mobs and stuff, they look so much more professional than the old stuff. I don't know if that's just me.
Yeah. Well, let's talk more about Minecraft 1.9 after we get through Minecon.
Okay,
but like the speedrunning stuff, do you think that they're going to do a lot of that next Minecon if they have one?
Yeah, well, so this Minecon, they specifically invited 4 people who were like already speedrunners in the categories that were sped run. But like I think next year I don't know what their plans are going to be, but I think they maybe want to open it up to whoever can like qualify or something like that, and have like a bigger events. Maybe on like a bigger stage too. This year like went phenomenally well. I think we did a really good job keeping the commentary just really active and lively. It was really easy for the shorter one because it's such a short. Like for the day one speed run was like 15 minutes. This is like pretty easy to keep it going the whole time and just explain what's going on. Even the Diversity 2 one though, it was like 53 or 54 minutes or something, and there's just enough going on that you can just like explain all the speedrunning strats to all the people that are new to the whole thing, and just like how close the races were just made it so epic, and it was just so exciting right into the end. So I really think they're going to go for it again next year, right? Because that was kind of the point of this year, was to see if it would be good.
Right,
should be interesting, especially with the new stuff maybe being added in before then.
Yeah.
Okay,
so that's day one. Day two, we had our panel.
Yeah. I didn't hit the booth and then panel, as you said.
Yeah. Our panel had over 5,000, we were told by security, members attend, which is
And then
over
awesome.
half of the entire convention.
You know, at the start, when we initially arrived, I was like, but then people just started piling in by the numbers. I mean, there was a lot.
Crazy.
Are we gonna tell the good super fight story?
What, how he stole Super Fight from me?
No, not that one. Hi, right before the panel, Good was like, "Wait, where are my super fight cards?"
Oh God!
That was hilarious.
Yeah. He was running around. He was like, "Oh God, major panic moment right now, guys. I don't know where the tickets are." And it's like, really? How do you even play Super Fight? And that killed him. He was like, "What? You don't know?" Oh my God!
Because this was like a third of our panel. We were planning on playing.
We were playing 20 minutes of Super Fight.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, so anyway, Nicole, who likes to, be there, it was amazing, and she ran off.
Nicole, who likes to be there.
I don't know how to describe her. She's just always there. She's just always like so amazing and helpful and really cool. And so we gave her our room keys, and she ran to our hotel room, found the Super Fight cards, ran back while we're getting all the panel stuff ready.
And slid them on just smooth as you like.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Panel was obviously also great. Good success. We had some audio issues there. That was a bit of a problem. There was no good monitor boxes, so we had a bit of trouble to get our banter going on, kind of, because the guy that was pretty much on the other side of the table couldn't hear some at all.
Yeah.
Or Wes, when he was like up in front, it's like a pity.
It's amazing how much that really did kill any kind of jokes back and forth down the table, because basically there were, like, for anyone who doesn't understand what the monitors are, there were speakers pointing towards the audience, but those are pointing towards the audience and really difficult and really distorted to hear, and there was no speakers pointing back towards the stage for anyone on stage to hear what someone on the other side of the stage was saying. And so
you basically
echo.
So what the audience hears is mostly, the speakers pointed at them, but then they also hear a little bit of echo. So, it's a bit echoey for them. All we could hear was echo. So you have all these sound waves bouncing off this room that's, hundreds of feet wide. And so you're getting every single sound is like stretched over the course of like 3/4 of a second. And you can't hear anything that way. So it's a bit better if like the person's facing you and you can see their lips. And kind of put it together, but when they're on the other side of the table, you can't see their face, and no, it's just impossible.
Yeah, we improvised then a bit. Called Wes to turn around when he's posing questions. Wes was moderating again, did a great job with that, and
all of Wes's intro.
Man.
Like, I was watching Wes do the intro, and he's like
nothing, and
you can't tell what he's saying at all.
Oh no!
It must be right.
The crowd laughs. Oh, he must have been.
Good thing that he was funny.
Smile and wave, boys.
Yeah. After that panel, like we got off, and it was seriously every single Mindcracker was like, "How was it?" Because we didn't hear any of it. Like we don't know what it was like at all.
Yeah.
We had the new Mindcracker join us, C418.
Oh yeah, that was really cool. C4
he was like last month. He was like, You might be Jonas?
I got some questions. No, he's not actually a Minecraft.
He was. He resigned. No, Seth. He given his resignation after the panel.
Yeah. He didn't want to sign the paperwork.
Right. Yeah. It was the contract he was turned away by. Yeah.
Too busy.
So we lifted him and threw him out the window, and hopefully he got home okay.
Yeah.
But he was a really cool guy. We hung out with him last ManCon and the one before that, and we usually just chill with him every year. Very humble dude as well.
Yeah, awesome guy.
Super cool.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, like, this guy made the music from Minecraft and the sound on it, but yeah, he is very chill. So it was good to see him again.
Okay, now it's the phone call I have to take. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Professional Doc.
Can't help it.
Yeah, good luck, Doc.
Doc's going to take a phone call. You should probably mute. You should definitely mute.
Doc. No.
Oh, no. Oh, my God.
Oh, no. Kick him out.
I don't even know if we can. Mute audio. Okay, I muted him.
All right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Awesome, Chad. So Doc is on the next flight to Mars, and he needs to confirm.
Yeah.
That's why.
That was Elon Musk calling him now. Okay.
Yeah.
He's kind of playing both sides, I see.
Right.
At least we have his Minecraft figure in the background.
Right. Hey, Doc, how's it going? So yeah,
you play the part of Doc.
Yeah,
Hey guys, it's me, Doc here.
you can do multiple accents, right? Like,
Yes.
good, awesome. Thanks, Doc.
No problem, Chad.
Okay, so what else happened? The Superfight stuff went well. Panel went well.
Mm-hmm.
Hooray!
After that, we went into the booth, and there was a huge line. It was going right around the convention hall, and way too long for health and safety, apparently. So
that was the generic answer to "we don't want you to do this," and the reason is health and safety.
I mean, it was probably getting to be a bit of a pain in the ass.
That one was probably bad because there was just so many people. But also, like at Namco, it was like if we're talking to some lady who didn't understand what was going on, I was like, we have to load these boxes in through this door. This is the back door. You're not allowed to do that. It has to happen, otherwise the whole thing tonight isn't going to have any T-shirts. Shut up and let us move the boxes through. And she's like, but health and safety. What does that mean? What is that? What is that?
Yeah, health and safety. I love it.
Anyway,
I love it.
So yeah, we had such a huge line.
Yeah, and then we went outside with a Congo line, and then we had to move again. You remember that?
I don't even want to get.
Oh right, we we're on this rickety little. We were like on this rickety little dock over the water. Like we were like backed into a corner on this thing. I'm not even sure if once you got more people on that, it might have just broke.
Yeah. So we decided to move again.
Then we moved over by the cruise,
well,
the cruise hotel, whatever.
We moved somewhere first.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about. Yeah. And we had to move again.
Yeah.
That guy. This guy literally yelled at us from his window. Like, how could you do this? Use a public space for public use. I have a house here, didn't you know? I live in front of a convention, and I hate people. That was...
So we moved kindly.
What he said.
He was. I smiled at him because I thought he'd just find it amusing, and then he was just such a sour ass.
How can you have a house literally
it was on the
plaza with the convention center? How can you have a house? Like, why do they even allow houses to be built there? First of all, but secondly, how can you have a house there and not expect people?
I don't know. Like, I really wanted to be like, call the police. And I want the police to laugh in your face. This is public property.
But Chad did not do that, as he's a kind, compassionate.
No, I am a kind, compassionate person, and
I will move for you.
I understood. No, it wasn't even my decision.
We moved, and we had a nice little line. Approaching Nirvana, Andrew joined us, as well as C418, and we signed for the next hour or so. It was very nice meeting everyone. We had to close it off a little bit because it was getting a bit too hectic, but we got through it a lot. I'm surprised.
Yeah.
So I hope everyone got to meet us who wanted to.
That was great.
Mm-hmm.
And then that was the end of MineCon, basically. That MineCon.
It was. And then did we do anything on the Sunday evening? Can I remember?
Yeah,
we went to a fancy dinner.
Yeah.
That was really nice. I was really surprised by that dinner because they said, "Oh, we're going to go to Jamie's in Canary Wharf," and I was expecting to have to sell a kidney to get to that.
Mm-hmm. It was a reasonably priced restaurant. They had these really nice appetizers, like they called them like Italian nachos, and I was just going crazy over those. I had a bit too much.
Too many Italian nachos.
Yeah.
Was that the one that was filled with cheese?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I never got those.
Were any of you in the same Uber as us when we went there?
I don't think so.
Myself and Good. Because to get into Canary, for those that don't know, Canary Wharf is like a sort of enclosed island. Almost. It's walled off, and there's a security gate with like their own police. They're not really police. They're sort of
is it in the city of London?
Yeah. And they've got.
It feels like Children of Men style security.
Yeah. There's barriers and there's road lifty uppy things. I don't know what they're called. And it's kind of walled off the entrance we went in. And so we talked to the guy, and it was like it's sort of a Nazi checkpoint. They had to give him your papers and
tell him that please, sir, I'd like to go eat. Please.
We're going here. And then he goes, okay, the barrier comes down, the barrier goes up. We drive through this hole in this big wall, and it's like driving into Inception.
I mean,
The buildings, wow.
There's humongous buildings, there's high rises. How do they get people in there? Yeah, no traffic.
Yeah. As we go through, Good was just like, what the fuck? Is this like some secret city or something?
It was mind blowing. And everything's like super nice. Like everything's been really well developed. So like there's bridges over, waterways. They're all nicely like they look like really well designed, and it felt weird. It felt like it was like Star Trek level.
It did. And then I walked inside and saw the cheap appetizers and realized that I wasn't completely going to go bankrupt.
Yeah.
So I had a nice meal there. I had a really nice dessert, actually. Baj stole half of mine. It was nice, though, wasn't it, Baj?
It was lovely. I don't know why you didn't eat it, to be honest.
I have a small stomach.
What did you have?
I got a steak. I got a steak for dessert, yeah.
Yeah. What did you get for dessert?
It was the
epic brownie, they called it.
Yeah, the epic brownie.
I had a molten cake with this salted caramel ice cream that was it was too salty to be eaten alone, but with the molten cake, it was just the most delicious thing.
C418 got the what is that? You got those chips. What were they made?
Polenta.
Polenta. You got a polenta cake and something else. Yeah. I got the tiramisu. Everyone got everyone went for dessert.
Yeah, and then Good forgot that his was meant to be eaten warm. He was just digging in like, yeah, this is good. This is great.
It's like they like took the cake out of the fridge and forgot to like heat it up for him to make it molten. So this molten thing was like, he was like, yeah, it's pretty good, but it's not really molten. It's actually kind of cool.
That's funny.
Like, what?
What?
Because I had the same thing already.
Yeah.
He sent it back after eating half of it.
Yeah, that was fantastic.
That was a good meal.
Good meal.
Really good.
So let's talk about some of this stuff that was announced around MineCon. I kind of want to talk about Minecraft 1.9, but I know that Doc has some. He had his interview with Dinnerbone and got some really good information about that. Yeah, so let's.
Are we gonna wait?
Yeah, let's save that for last. Hopefully, Doc will come back. So Minecraft for Windows 10.
Ooh.
Did you see that? Go ahead.
I did. Seth, did you?
I didn't see it, but I did talk to some of the developers about it.
So I was in we had this like special green room for panelists, and we went back there, and they had 2 surfaces set up with the Windows 10 edition on it, and immediately Guru rushed to it and sat down and was just going crazy on it. And the first thing I noticed, man, so they've ported it all to C++ now from. It's not ported, I should say, because people get confused about this, right?
Right. This was confusing for me. I even had to cut a big section out of my blog.
Good told me, okay, I had this thing where I kind of freaked out from it because Good told me, yeah, man, they like on Windows 10, it's like all C++ now, and it's like the same thing as Minecraft for 1.9 but it's going to be on the PC, but it's C++, and none of your worlds are going to be like work anymore, and all of your command block creations aren't going to work anymore. And he had gotten some bad information from somebody else, I don't know, but basically, no, none of that is true. It's the Windows 10 version is Pocket Edition, basically just made to work for Windows 10. So it's going to be like an app on Windows 10 as opposed to like a Java program like it is. Mm-hmm. So it's like different things. The main feature of the Windows 10 version is that you can connect to the same worlds as your like Pocket Edition worlds.
And it sounds
right. So you can play alongside whatever other devices.
And it sounded like they were either bringing Pocket Edition and this edition up to feature parity or just the Windows edition.
So I talked to Grum about this, and that's like their eventual goal, but it's not at all the case yet. There's no command blocks, and in fact they're still working on Redstone for Pocket Edition. But I think that is definitely Redstone's definitely in the works, but it's not. Their plan is to eventually merge all of them because it's a pain to have to maintain all these separate code bases.
Right.
But it's not anyway. It's not close, not even close yet.
See, but what's crazy is the the Xbox edition is also written in C++.
Yeah.
So
C++ is the language of choice for most.
The stuff they're doing on the Pocket Edition is really good. The view distance and stuff they've got going on.
Yeah, it runs. It honestly no lag when I was testing it out. It was honestly quite amazing how well that transferred over.
Yeah. It's funny because in the blog post they mention, and it seems like they're trying to push this, like, this is not a new version of Minecraft. This is Pocket Edition made to work on Windows 10.
So it's a port of Pocket Edition for Windows 10.
Yeah. But
it's not even really a port.
It's
just they just made it work with DirectX basically.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
It's really just the same code. Ports are usually like you take the code and you kind of copy it but make it work for a new. But like this is mostly the same code. It's just the rendering code had to be updated.
Right.
And there were some small changes they made. I know that now they have boats with paddles, which different.
And you could fit two people on a boat.
Mm-hmm.
Or a person and a sheep, or like a sack of grain.
Oh yeah, that was pretty interesting.
Is there sacks of grain in Minecraft?
No, it's just the classic, like you have a wolf, a sheep, and a sack of grain.
Nice, love it,
yeah.
Love it.
And I know there's some new animations. I know like the slime had new animations on there. The squid, like when you hit the squid, it had this ink cloud. It just splashed out. Mm-hmm. Imagine just carrying squid eggs around with you, like some sort of ink bomb. Escape from your enemies.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I wish. And then underwater looked a little bit different and smoother for me anyway when I was playing it. What else did they add? There's some small changes you probably wouldn't notice unless you really paid attention, but I think it was just a lot smoother. Oh yeah, the potions, like you can click and see potions now. Yeah, it'll have a little effect and you can touch the screen.
I wonder if the Windows 10 edition works with a mouse.
Well, Good was trying it out with a touchpad and it worked.
Yeah. Because if it's a Pocket Edition, then it's obviously designed for those. But
I'm positive I saw a mouse because I remember looking at the screen, and there was a you'd see the reticle, and anytime you'd hover over a block, instead of the whole block, it would do a face. It would highlight the face.
So it's kind of interesting though from like a content creator's point of view, because I hate the controls in Pocket Edition. But there are a lot of people out there that play Pocket Edition, so especially when like Redstone comes out, it'd be pretty cool to be able to do videos. And if mouse and keyboard works, I could actually maybe see getting into that a little bit.
Me too. It running so much better would be a humongous. I mean, I think it would really, and if it's basically feature complete,
I don't know. It's. Yeah.
Like I'm thinking maybe I don't know what could be missing. Like it doesn't have the ice spikes yet.
The magma cube eggs, Chad, or blaze eggs. They were missing that.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I think they just added the Nether, or they're working on the Nether or something. I think they're working on the Nether.
Yeah, they're like if it doesn't have the end.
Yeah, there's no end.
Still play it, and I think I could.
It amazes me though that actually that fan base is bigger than the PCs, despite having so much from it. I guess the PC users are a lot more vocal, but they only account for like a third. I would even say.
I think on YouTube it's a lot more PC edition too.
Well, even then, Stampy is on Xbox and all of his sort of friends.
Yeah, I can understand that because little kids are probably going to play it, and Xbox is probably more accessible for them.
Right. I mean, Pocket Edition, I've always thought about how could you do some good stuff with Pocket Edition, because I've done tutorials on OMGcraft, and they've always been very good whenever we do something with Pocket Edition. But I just don't play it enough to actually care.
So I'm excited to, take a look.
Yeah.
Now that I thinking about the mouse and keyboard thing, that changes it a lot for me.
Yeah. Hey, this is perfect. Badge, look who came back. Sorry, I started to say Badge, but I'm gonna say Doc.
While Doc's setting up, I hate to be the most unprofessional person ever, but I'm going to go to the little boys' room.
Okay.
So,
that's fine.
Entertain them, Chad.
You just walked off, said nothing.
I want to be polite. I don't want to burst my bladder here like Grandpa Simpson and have to go to the ER. But we've got Doc back. I'm sure he can hold up.
He'll cover for you.
Sorry about that, guys, but yeah, had to be done. Was a lawyer call and I couldn't turn it down. So yeah.
No problem. So I want to talk about Minecraft 1.9 now, and so I'm actually glad you're back. Someone take it away. What have we learned about 1.9?
Well,
I think Doc knows more than anyone.
Yeah. First of all, obviously, what is a big topic? I started as well on the views on the videos I uploaded, the PvP stuff, right? New PvP, total rework, pretty much of it. And the interview with Dinnerbone, I could get some good information there. And they really want to get away from that spammy, clicky, 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 blah, blah, blah,
yeah.
spam clicking.
Yeah. Whenever you hear this.
Yeah, exactly. The spam clicking, they want to get rid of that a bit. Introducing shields, actually making them directional, so the direction you block to is as a safe side, but you can also still be hacked in the back. They really want to make it so it doesn't just add like 5 armor hit points to you.
There's a sound for blocking, which
bang, that is
maybe I could take a little bit of credit for it.
Yeah.
I did a like bucket plugin and
where you changed up
it had like changed blocking mechanics and it had a sound there. So
Dinnerbone was
actually might have taken a little bit of inspiration from that.
Yeah, why not? I mean, Dinnerbone was definitely talking. They for sure want to have some, like some audio feedback with the sound, but eventually,
really good.
Yeah, eventually, if it's possible, they also want to have, that you can actually feel it in a sense of a little stun or something, that it becomes more mighty, sword swing comes in and you go like block and it's like bang, so it's more real. But yeah, he said he's not sure if that's doable just because of the technical limitations there. Bow and arrow, get all kinds of potions going on arrows.
I really like the spectral arrow where you tag them and can see through the wall. Even like an all hardcore scenario, hitting someone and being able to see where they are. So
good. I wonder if everyone can see or if it's just the owner.
It might be the team.
It'd be cool if they could tag it to teams and be the color that your team is or something.
Those details, he was pretty much saying balancing is the last thing they want to kind of think about there, in a sense of they just have a lot of things to think about. For example, does it make sense to have healing arrows? Would it be cool to have some kind of long range healer? Does it and all kinds of stuff. So the bow mechanics definitely getting a rework too. So the whole PvP thing, big change.
I'm glad. It needed a big change, man. Yeah. I always thought Minecraft was just lock and click, really, for the most part.
Oh, the bow fighting was actually pretty good.
Yeah,
it's always been pretty good. But
even playing like UHC or on the Play Minecraft server with 100 ping, like the bow just feels so hard to use sometimes. I know in like 20 ms ping that would be okay, but
ping is an issue. I mean, I don't want to, there is skill involved in Minecraft PvP. It's, there's strafing, there's all kinds of stuff. There's potions you can use if you use them right. There's ways to get away, MLG, water bucket, all kinds of stuff.
Enchanting, which I need to learn how to do.
There is a skill level, but Dinnerbone definitely said his ideas. He wants to make people click less.
Yeah, definitely. That's what I would like to see. More sort of strategy going into battles. I mean, as you said, there is skill. I mean, that's why Nebris always wins the Play Minecraft Ultra Hardcores when we play. That guy's a beast. And Packrat as well. He's pretty good at those Play Minecraft stuff. Yeah. But I would like to definitely see more strategy. And obviously, that seems like the way it's going right now. And I'm really looking forward to it because that is my favorite part of Minecraft. I know, like, you're a big Redstoner, Doc.
PvP, I love PvP too, but most of the big servers are in the US, and here from Germany, I suffer from that ping problems. For example, on Play Mindcrack, it's literally visible.
Remember when we had the West Coast Play Mindcrack server?
Yeah,
200 ms ping.
Yeah, and I actually tested it out with guys. We were trying to hit kind of simultaneously, and the guys of US, there was just a reach advantage. Or when we played UHC once, I even was in the low ground against Pause, and still he hit me first. So
there was something in the code that favored who signed on the server first as well, wasn't there? Because remember we did that sort of basketball game, and every time you dropped it, the same person would get it.
That's not really for combat.
I don't think it's related though.
Yeah, I don't know how that would. I don't know if that's sort of related at all.
Well, maybe we can, the randomness in ping with the ping can be taken out a bit. We will see. Another big topic obviously was the complete rework of the end.
Right.
that is also massive.
That looks
So
great.
what is it? Has it been explained? There was like islands. So there was these portals, and you go to these islands.
Yeah.
Has that been explained at all?
Yeah. You could pretty much imagine it. You have the dragon arena, so to speak, with his healer beacons around, and they're also partially harder to get because they're fenced in and so on. And the dragon would act way more smart. Kind of, Dinnerbone said right now he has it like in the Xbox, but he definitely wants to amp it up further for the PC version and add more features in that. You will be able to respawn the dragon. He didn't really say how, but I was reading between the lines and I'm pretty sure the dragon will have some fire, breath. And from that, maybe it causes some scorched blocks. And
you've got an egg, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, from that
You have an egg. Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah. Also, but and from that you can recraft the beacons and respawn the dragon somehow. He was not really specific with that. He didn't want to spoil it. When you respawn the dragon, obviously it will not give as much XP. Otherwise you could.
It does need to be tougher for sure.
Yeah.
And
then the whole when you kill the dragon, this special portal will show up, which is pretty much directional, which is also cool. The whole new nether will be built like a donut shape. You have your old main island, which we all know by now, and then in a huge circle around it, like a donut, pretty much, there's small islands where you can also get the new plants, which will be used to make new plants and which will be used to make the new blocks for the new tower structures, which contain the new mobs, which is so-called shulker. Shulker. It's a mix of shell and lurker. That's how they came up with this name.
I can only see memes for this in the Nintendo community. There's a guy called Shulk. And he's quite the cause of many memes, so we'll probably see a few for that. But honestly, I was watching your video, Doc, of I wish I could have been there. And when he went into the temple, and when they started, and he get hit by the levitation potions, and he was starting to go up, everybody was just going, "Oh!"
I mean, first thing that came to mind. I mean, you take a thing like that and make an elevator out of it, right? So it's going to be pretty cool. It's kind of this blocky mob, and it has kind of heat-seeking missiles that follow the matrix, so to speak, the grid. And it's really just Jab posted today a little photo, I think, from this is what happens if you let Blaze and Shulkers fight. It was this whole crazy mess in the nether then. And the new mob there, and they live in these cool towers, and lots of new building blocks, and also the new plant, the chorus plant, it's gonna be called, has a really cool growing animation and kind of takes the thing to a different level. And so those were
and it breaks like cactus, I saw.
Yeah, exactly. With a really cool animation. And obviously also Dinnerbone demonstrated that in the interview. He said, when it grows, it goes like blip, 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 blip. So it was really cool. And you kind of have a seed of this thing, like a seed block. And then it grows from there. He said he can already see people making time lapses of it, growing everywhere and so on. So I think that was pretty much the main things they talked about. Maybe also boats. I was poking him about the boats quite a lot. He mentions he already made them 100 times stronger in his time while he has it Mojang, and still they are so brittle or break easily. And we saw that. Then we also saw the Minecraft Windows 10 edition.
We already kind of talked about that.
Yeah, we talked a lot about that. Yeah.
It
looks cool.
Yeah, it looks good. PC version, which is in my opinion still the heart and soul of Minecraft, obviously, will get a lot of love, and we should expect snapshots. I might go for a brave bet here, but maybe even coming Wednesday.
Wow. I don't think so.
No, 1 week after.
Probably not for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Ago, so.
1-2
but
weeks.
Screenshots or snapshots are going to happen again.
Yes, and
they are going to happen before the final release.
Yeah, nice. He also said they really like the snapshots. It's really important for them. It was not, when this transition phase was happening, when Microsoft bought into the whole thing, there was a lot of insecurity and lots of things going on behind the scenes that stalled progress, obviously. But we should see the regular, maybe even weekly snapshots coming back soon, which is obviously cool for us as a community, because there was obviously a lot of nagging, and people were like, what's going on? Microsoft bought it and now they're slowing it down. But according to Dinnerbone, Java PC version going strong, and we should see some epic stuff coming from that. Also for map makers, skeleton AI. Oh yeah, before we forget that.
Oh yeah. You can see their bows too, yeah.
Yeah, completely reworked skeleton AI, not only the bow drawing thing, but also the way they behave. And Dinnerbone already issued a challenge. He was like, okay, when the snapshots come out, you guys got to do a UHC, because I want to see how these skeletons act and behave. He said he will not join in this one because he already knows and he wants to see the reactions, but he definitely said he wants to join in a UHC as soon as possible. But was a bit shy. He didn't want to invite himself, he said. And we were like, and we didn't want to bother you all the time.
I'd probably call in Dinnerbone out here, dude. I'm going to kick your ass in the next one. You got to be there.
Unless he's on your team, right? Then,
Unless then I'll just kill him. I'll take the hit.
Yeah. One thing Dinnerbone was mentioning is that, for example, a behavior of the skeletons could be or will be that, you come around the corner, skeleton sees you, and you can also see, he saw me, because the skeleton will probably bring up the bow.
And the bow actually points the direction that the skeleton's aiming.
And, he aimed for you, and then if you go back, the skeleton will be as smart and wait. If you poke your head out, ding. If you don't. So it's going to be quite a game changer. And as he now worked in this whole new mechanics in the whole mob AI, I'm pretty sure we would also probably see some new behavior of zombies and other mobs in the future, because that's why it took so long. He was laying the groundwork down to be able to give the whole mobs a more slick and more smart AI, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yep.
So,
Looks good. I'm excited for it.
Lots of stuff.
Is there anything else we need to mention about MineCon? Had a fun time.
No. What was your favorite thing overall?
Gosh. I mean, it would have to be hanging out with you guys. Duh.
For me, it would have to be hanging out with Elon Musk.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, fanboy. No, but true.
What about you, Baj?
Drunk Seth.
Oh, real quick.
Moving onwards.
I was just had orange juice and stuff. I did actually get to take a look at the HoloLens while I was there.
Oh yeah.
And that was cool. I was surprised by some of the things about it. Like the resolution is actually super good, and you see these demos where you're looking across the room at a big screen TV on the wall, and it actually works. It works as a big screen TV. It's got high enough resolution, which surprised me. It shocked me. And the tracking is really good as you're looking around this table, because I got to see the Minecraft demo that they did at E3. Nothing about that was faked. But the tracking was really good. It was very quick and accurate. But the one thing is, and this is what a lot of people have said, is that the field of view of where the stuff that gets projected in front of your eyes, it only takes up so much of your kind of field of view, and it's kind of small. It's fine if you're just standing back and observing from a distance, but when you start poking your head around these things, or if you get too close to the wall, as you're watching the TV, it becomes an issue. And I think I don't think they could release right now because of that, because it would just break a lot of the experiences that I think they want to have. I think
but everybody who saw it pretty much said the same thing as you said. It's real and it really looked good, and the resolution was good, and but the field of view thing I heard as well from a few people.
It does look real if you're at the right distance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the future, guys. The holodeck is gonna be real.
Well, anyway, thanks everyone who came out and said hi to us at MineCon. We had a fantastic time, and I can't wait for the next one. I hope that they announce that there's going to be another one.
We had some really good feedback from people as well.
Right.
I think it was great.
Anybody feeling the con flu also?
I got it before the con.
Yeah,
I gave it to everybody.
You gave it to everyone.
I don't know.
Yeah.
You were patient zero.
It was just like a really mild cold. It felt like, actually, I thought it was allergies for like a day or two. Then when I went away, I realized, oh yeah, okay, I guess that was actually a cold.
Yeah,
I think Dude had it the week before. He got it from E3 or something.
So we now know who Patient Zero was at the MineCon 2015.
It was me. It was good.
Good confirmed Patient Zero.
Well, thanks everyone for watching the podcast, listening to the podcast. You can subscribe at mindcracklp.com/podcast or give us questions to answer. We didn't do any this episode because we had so much to talk about, but normally we answer questions. Once again, that is mindcracklp.com/podcast. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time on the podcast.
Ooh,
bye.
Penis.
Bye.